back to my old boat, and I'm gonna sail your ship float, 'cause I got them deep river blues. I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, and times are better there, I'm told, 'cause I got them deep river blues.
Oh, I got that. All right, thanks. Well, that was Tilmann Volz. He was visiting from Brittany, and that's the northwest of France. And thank you for letting me know about my mic. One of these days, I'll get that right. But you know, some of those old timey and bluegrass tunes, and it was just fun to revisit those again and play. So it's kind of like going back to that initial joy of music, just reaching back into the memory banks and seeing if we can remember some of those tunes. So yeah, if you have some ideas or some tunes to play, let me know some from your memory banks. But here's another one that we did. Check this out. This is a little newer tune here, and this one I hadn't heard before. This is from Tilmann's bag of tricks here.
Woke up this morning, happy as could be. Look out my window, what did I see? Hung up beside the wall, just as clear as day. But here comes trouble that I never thought I'd see when you went away. Hello, trouble, come on in. Well, you talk about heartaches, where would you been? I ain't had any miseries since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Cup of coffee, and you can rest your shoes. You can tell me them sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. For I'm just a little part of all the life you've lived. But I'd rather have a little bit of trouble than I never thought love would give. Hello, trouble, come on in. Well, you talk about heartaches, where would you been? I ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home.
Oh, that's trouble, I tell you.
We just, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a cool song, isn't it? Yeah, fun to do a little flat picking with my rusty flat pick now. Yeah, you know, playing those tunes makes me want to get out my flat pick again. I used to do that all the time, so I think I'll have to just go to some more bluegrass festivals, and that'll give me some inspiration. And you know, here in Nashville, we have the full moon pickin' party in the warmer months, but I'm usually in Long Island then, so I've been missing the full moon pickin' party quite a lot. Um, during the pandemic, it didn't happen, but I think they're going to start up again this time. So, how was your Christmas and New Year's? Mine was rather interesting. Uh, we I was in Illinois for Christmas, as you know, with my family. And then when I went to get on my Southwest Airlines flight, it wasn't flying. Got to the airport to find it was canceled. And then um, it was, you know, a week before I could get another flight. And at that point, I wasn't really sure that they would be flying. And my friend Kamaal came up and picked me up. Actually, we drove to Nashville. But before we left, I thanked Southwest Airlines for another week with my family. My mother's cooking, and oh, that was just great. So uh, I had a bonus week in Illinois with my family. So um, I'm probably the only one here who's saying thank you to Southwest for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to spend that really nice time. Yeah. There was another thing. Oh, we have a question. If there was any new guitar gear. No new guitar gear this time, but I have another one on order from David Taylor. I'll show you this one here. If you didn't see it a couple weeks ago, this is his beautiful guitar. So yeah, so I commissioned another one. I'm just so enamored with his instruments. Just look at that. Is that gorgeous? And the workmanship on this, but it's not the workmanship that really draws me to it. It's the sound. It's just it has a brightness and a warmth and just a singing quality to it that I just love on this instrument. And I'll play one of these. I'll play one of this in a little bit once I figure out what I'll do. So how is the sound? Can you hear the guitar well enough? You know, sometimes it doesn't come across really great over the internet. It varies. So there was another advantage, though, of having. I'll play a tune on this after this little segment. First I wanted to show you the other bonus for having Tilmann visit from France, and you know, Brittany is where I learned how to make those crepes. I just fell in love with the crepes from Brittany. I would have them for breakfast and lunch and dinner when I was there, and so he made some of the real French galettes, and they were just fabulous. He one-upped me on that one, so it is in the Acoustic Chef book along with the tune that goes with it. But let me clue you into a little bit of how he makes it. This Tilmann is making galettes, crepes.
I'm making confit d'oignon here.
Yes.
And here will be fondu de poireaux.
All right, that just sounds gourmet, you know? Yes.
Fondu de poireaux and confit d'oignon.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's going to be fabulous.
Pressure. It's the revenge because I filmed you practicing. It's not as beautiful as yours. You want to do yours after?
Well, here we are. I see that you have a note there that the sound is coming across. And so the 12 days of Christmas are not over. There's still time to get one last gift until January 6th, right? Little Christmas, the Epiphany. Well, let's just to kind of hear this guitar sounding. I'll play a tune I call Dandelions. Oh, yeah. That's a very special tune for me. So I'm going to see some of you in real life very soon. This Friday, I'm leaving on tour, and I'll be going short stop in Las Vegas, and then Sacramento, playing out there, and Sonoma, and then I'll be playing for the kids at Independence High School in San Jose. Then heading out to Hawaii for Volcano and a house concert there. And I want to give greetings and prayers and wishes to Jim. I tell you, this New Year's just started off with a lot of disappointing news, and I'm like waiting for it to pick up. So we had some friends who have been sick. Jim is in the hospital, so prayers go out to Jim, and hope he's recovering. So many prayers as well to other friends who are going through some things here right at the beginning of the year. So this, I have a feeling this, as it goes along, this is going to be a good year. So we are all looking forward to good things to come. Oh, and then I should let you know I'm going to be in Phoenix, Arizona, and Cottonwood, Arizona as well. So couple things right after that, and a couple of little shows in Maui before that. So well, yeah, and then Florida tour starts up. So touring is starting in earnest again here. Well, before I play some more jamming tunes here, while I have this guitar in my hands, little hometown. Yeah. Well, I have to let you know also that when we were jamming, uh, Tilmann is learning to play the fiddle also, and he's just starting, but he's already better than I am, which isn't saying much. Uh, I won't make you endure this for very long, so don't worry, it'll be over soon. So I just thought I'd play a couple moments of two beginning fiddle players attempting to play together. Uh, One day I'm going to learn to play that thing. It's just when I grow up, I think. When I grow up, I want to be a fiddle player. So I've got to pick it up and play it every now and then. Yeah. So Chet gave me fiddle lessons back when I used to hang out at Chet Atkins' office, and I was doing pretty well for a while until I realized that wasn't touching my guitar at all. I was only playing the fiddle, and I figured I should be responsible and play a little guitar every now and then. So I put the fiddle away, and so I'm kind of aching to get it back out and get happening again. And yes, text, that is old Joe Clark. Indeed, he recognized. Okay, that's a good step, good first step. So I've got to get out to some bluegrass festivals and sneak in the back of some jam session with the fiddle and see if I can get it to work. I figure I've got it pretty well. I've got everything down except for tone, intonation, and timing. Just those three little things I need to get. So, oh, Bunny is very kind. She says, sounds pretty good. Okay, good. Yeah. Well, greetings. Also, I see we've got some hellos. Venice, Florida. Yes, we'll see you next month. And I've got to do something special for Valentine's Day. I usually get I'll have to order some fudge from my aunt and uncle's fudge shop in Borrego Springs. So I'll bring that down with me. And hello, Pam, San Diego. She's saying hi. And Jean-Marc, yes, as well. So, well, I want to have a big thank you to Kamaal Malek, who uh, came and drove from Nashville all the way to Downers Grove, Illinois, to pick me up and give me a ride back. And we had a nice visit with my family when I was there, and included him in a jam session with tunes that he'd never heard before. And yeah, we all just had a really nice time. Here, I'll give you a moment here. This is the life of Muriel here. This is what I really enjoy, just playing with my family and just those old tunes. Yeah. Remember this one? My mother liked this one. The Glory of Love.
Got to give a little, take a little, and let your own heart take a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You got to win a little, lose a little, and always have those lose a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we've got the world and all its charm. And when the world is through with us, we've got each other's arms. We got to laugh a little, cry a little, and let the times go by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love.
That's my sister Marguerite there on that baritone recorder. Nice recording.
As long as there's the two of us, we got the world and all its charms. When the world is through with us, we got each other's arms. We got to laugh a little, cry a little, and let the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of, that's the story of, that's the glory of, that's the story of, that's the glory of love.
Oh yeah, here's another good one. This one. This is kind of an obscure song. We're going to do that whole song just a little bit. I'll be all smiles tonight. Why? I learned that from Jimmy Clayton in Cicero, Illinois, a transplant from Kentucky. And one of those kind of lugubrious bluegrass tunes or old-timey tunes. Some of them they're so sad that they're funny, in a way. So. Well, it's so nice to see you. Nice, thanks for dropping in. And again, Nick confessed that he neglected guitar for fiddle, I see. And yes, I am in danger of doing that again. I don't know, will you still love me if I start playing more fiddle and neglect my guitar a little bit? We'll have to, we'll take a vote. And Glory of Love is a good tune, isn't it? Yeah, Tex says hey too. And that is a good jam tune. And that's a good idea. That would be a good song to do for memory care folks and people in nursing homes that may remember that and not remember other things. I remember when my grandmother was losing her memory, that one thing she could remember was the songs. And so that's a great thing to do. So a good idea. Maybe I will do that. I may do that if I can find a space on the tour. And hello to the folks from my Tuesday guitar class here, buddy. Yep. And I hope that my finger memory will remember some of those tunes. And I'm thinking about maybe doing another class, maybe a Sunday afternoon class at some point, as well as a Tuesday class. So let me know if you're interested in that. We did have a request to learn She Big, She More. Andrea wanted that one. And that's a beautiful tune. It's kind of a little bit like Auld Lang Syne, that maybe just that it has that Scottish Irish sense to it, but beautiful O'Carolyn tune. That's a very old tune as well. Well, happy Monday to you. Have a happy week. I'll see some of you later this week, and feel free to drop me a line, and I'll respond to some more of your texts later on. So cheers. See you next Monday, if not before. Okay. Happy New Year to you all.